good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. The sounds that make you feel right, we keep.
How y'all doing out there, world? It's your boy Big G, man. Welcome back to the G Report, man. Today I wanted to talk about something, and I know it's tough for a lot of us to do this, but I had to look in the mirror and take evaluation of myself, you know, because I always consider myself a people pleaser, to please others. But lately I really looked at something. Maybe I've been being selfish as hell, because I do things for people, and I'll do them trying to make them happy, but I will want a certain reaction from them when I do things. And if I don't get that reaction, I feel some type of way and be upset and be in my feelings. And that's not cool, man. That's not cool. But that's when you have to check yourself and you work on it to get better. You feel me? And that's what we all have to do. Take self-evaluation of yourself before you play the blame game and you blame others and say, well, I only did this because they did this or they said that. No, take accountability for yourself. You know, and my problem is sometimes I have anger issues because it's the easiest emotion to go to is anger. But that's all I know. Because, you know, I started playing football when I was like 6. So to go out there playing football and to be able to, you know, excuse my language, but to smash a motherfucker in their face and hit them as hard as possible and release that anger and that emotion. That's how I learned how to deal with everything, just being violent and just showing that anger. And it comes from programming of growing up. You know, I grew up in the night ward in New Orleans, man, so shit was rough. So your guard had to always be up because things was happening around you. So you always, you know, your stress levels was high. You were always high strung because your guard is up, and it was basically a defense mechanism to protect you in case some shit happened. You know, you was ready. And when it comes to like being in a relationship, you can't be tough all the time. It won't be rough because, man, look, as a man, a woman gonna leave you. Like, real talk. I done had it happen to me multiple times, and it's because it's me. I gotta work on me. You can't be so aggressive. I'm a big old dude, man. I'm 6 feet tall, 305 pounds, man. Like, I would really hurt somebody, you know, so I gotta check that. And people who anger you, you feel me? They control you. And you can't let people control you like that. Because it's mind over matter. You gotta be able to control your reaction no matter what. And when it comes to, you know, just different types of abuse, you know, it's mental abuse. Of course, it's physical abuse. But, like, as far as the women, though, when, you know, your man deal with certain things and certain issues, don't provoke him in a situation where he's upset or he's angry. Don't keep just talking and nagging. Be cool. Because when you're both mad and you're on the level, y'all both hot-headed, y'all going at each other, you're not going to be able to really communicate. So wait till you both have a level head and can really talk in communication. Because communication is key, like real talk. You know, but sometimes you got to sit back and evaluate yourself. See what's going on with you. Don't play the blame game and blame other people and say, well, it's because you got this going on, that going on. No, look at you. What you got going on? What you trying to do to improve yourself? You know, lately I've been trying to meditate so I can have a more of a even kill, you know, be more level-headed, you know, and because of reasons of employment, like, and just to be, like I just said, to clear my head and be more level-headed, I don't smoke marijuana anymore. So that's been kind of a struggle of not smoking and using, you know, that high to relax me. So I've been trying to use my brain and just me to relax me. That's why I've been meditating, and it's been rough. Because, man, I've been smoking since I was about 16, man. So it's rough being 34 and just all of a sudden just stopping and not smoking anymore. It's rough because that's what I use as my vice, you know, and I'm a big dude, so I use food. I was addicted to food. I mean, I'm some sort of still am, you know, like all of us, because they put stuff in this food to make us addicted to it, you know, and I was self-medicating. Dealing with depression and things like that, I used to smoke a whole lot. I used and I stopped that. And it's been rough. And I'm not making no excuses. It ain't about making no excuses. It's about looking at things for what they are and dealing with it. And that's the best I can do. Because see, us as humans, we have multiple layers. Person ain't gonna get you nice all the time. Ain't gonna always get you smiling. Because that's just not possible. We're human. But, whoever you end up with and you're dealing with, you got to be willing to deal with that and grow with you. You got to grow together. Got to be mutual. So when you find someone that you can grow with and they with you and they got your back and it ain't just about their selfish needs or your selfish needs, it's about being a team and building together, then you got something. You found something. But you're not going to just get a person all even killed all the time. And especially when you first meet each other, then you got your representative out there. You're in a makeup stage, and once that makeup come off and you see people for who they really are, can you really deal with it? Can you really take them for who they are? Because sometimes, people coming from bad programming and toxic situations. I know I grew up in a household where we talked about each other and tore each other down to get you ready to go out in the world and get tore down even more, instead of building each other up and putting that positive armor around you, where when you went out there to the cool world and the world tried to tear you down, you was ready and prepared. No, it was already broken and already tore down to go get tore down some more. Nah, it's just bad programming. And we gotta break a lot of these generational curses, man, like for real. Because one thing I know for sure, I'm not perfect, but I'm working. I'm working on getting better. If you just work a little bit every day and get better, then in a year, man, look, it's 365 days in a year. So if you work every day to get better, you 365% better than you was when you first started. So you just get better a little bit at a time. Just get better, just get better. And that's it. And first you got to work on you. If it takes being alone and learning how to deal with you first and love you, then you learn how to love others and love people properly and be able to deal with people. And that's what I'm on. That's the journey that I'm on. And that's the whole reason I do this YouTube thing. On the level, this is therapy for me. Because I don't have the money to go see a real therapist. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my therapy. And maybe somebody else out there dealing with some issues and dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety, going through those things. You feel me? Maybe you'll see this and understand. It's a struggle. But you gotta fight through it and it get better. It does get better. I have my days. I ain't lying to you. This Valentine's Day weekend started off great, didn't end so great. You know what I mean? And a lot of that has to do with me, because I don't like big crowds. I'm sensitive with my energy around a whole lot of people. And I used to think I had social anxiety. It wasn't social anxiety. I was sensitive with my energy, and I still am. I don't give everybody my energy. I'm not the same to everybody who meet me, And I try to protect that, because people will come around you and deal with you really just to get out of their situation and to take your energy and make them feel better about them, but it leaves you drained, So you got to deal with people who trying to build and get better, like you trying to get better. And that's what it's all about, getting better and evolving. But I ain't gonna just keep rambling and keep going on and on, but that's just what I felt. We have to do a self-evaluation of ourselves and see where we at with it and work on getting better, And it's your boy, Big G, man. I'm gonna keep fighting and keep trying to get better. Y'all fight out there and keep trying to get better, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Have a wonderful week. It's your boy, Big G, man. I'm out.